Hey, what's up everyone? I haven't uploaded on this channel for a while. I haven't really been doing stuff besides just college and work really. So everything's been a bit boring. But I've created a new account called Signal Dev for like development only. I'm gonna have a bunch of public stuff on it, like all the games, and the models are all gonna be open source. So this is something I've worked on just today for like I think like 4 or 5 hours maybe. And while I was bored, waiting for my friend to get ready for work. It's a Tycoon kit. It's a bit better than some of the other ones on the toolbox. Not to discredit anyone who made them, but a lot of them are outdated. So I thought I'd make a new one, which uses, you know, newer newer things. It's a bit better. It's a bit better made. A bit easier set up. So the way it works is there's three main ones that normal things go in. So it's locked, purchasable, and purchased. So locked is where it's no button or model. Purchasable has the button but no model, and purchased has no button but the model. And then there's Roblox buttons, which are dev product and Game Pass buttons. And then there's other, which is just the claim door right now. So in the Tycoon, it has no attributes there. Where's it? The attributes are here. So this is the team color and the owner ID. And then if you look at the items, let's just go drop a 1. It's got all these attributes. So actually, we'll just look at the decorations just as an example. So this is an actual base item. So this is what most items will look like if you're making a full Tycoon. So they've got the button type and transition. Those are not implemented yet. Button type will be for if it's GUI or walk on. Transition will be the transition when you buy something. Required, that is so if it's unlocked, that is whatever needs to be purchased for that to be able to be purchased. So like, let's say you need to purchase the door, the owner only door, before you can purchase the second floor, or you need to purchase the conveyor before you can purchase a dropper, then you just put it in the required. The price, that's how much it costs to buy, and currency type, that's the type of currency it costs. So there's cash and gems, which are in the game settings here, just cash and gems, so it's whichever one you want them to spend money on. And these three things aren't implemented yet either, but it's just basically going to be saving the Tycoon and saving the currency, which I'm going to implement in the next update. So next is droppers. So this is like a base dropper. It has 3 extras, which is the dropper type, so that's the type of currency it gives you. The delay, that's the delay between dropping an item off, and the cash, that's how much each individual drop gives you. There's also the mega dropper, which is a Game Pass one, and that just changes the values. There's upgraders, so the upgrader has 2 extras to the base. It has the upgrade amount, which is how much it adds on, and the type, which is the type it upgrades. So if it upgrades a cash drop or a gem drop, for example. Next is the conveyor already has the sell bot. So if you wanted to duplicate the conveyor, that'd be possible. Because the conveyor has the buy button there, you can just put it up top. It'll already have the sell part, and it'd work perfectly fine if you wanted a second conveyor or something. There's pre-made givers, which aren't the best made. I made them real quickly. But it's basically you put the tool in there, and that's whatever it gives you when you walk into it, basically. And then what else is there? So it can have as many Tycoons as you want, and yeah, it's just kind of a basic Tycoon kit, really. It has dev product and Game Pass compatibility. Has weapons. There's a little demo game in the description that shows it working in a 4-player type game, which is it's basically just 4 of these. If I click play here, when it loads in, I can go in here and unlock the floor. If you see, if I unlock the floor, it lets me unlock these 2 new things. If I unlock the conveyor, I can unlock dropper 1 and mega dropper. The mega dropper is just like 350, but you can, it's really easily changeable. The code is as well written as I could do in a short amount of time, but in future updates the code will be a lot cleaner. It'll have a lot of comments and stuff, but right now it isn't the most commented. It's still easy to understand though, and it's still well made. It's got no bugs that I can find. It's all made from scratch. The only thing that isn't made from scratch is the weapons in the default, like in the kit. These weapons at the top, the actual tools themselves, those are the only things that I haven't made from scratch. Everything else is completely from scratch. And yeah, it's not the most advanced thing in the world. It's just kind of a simple tycoon kit you can use to create a tycoon that you want to create. It's going to be updated regularly. It's going to be updated very regularly if this gains a lot of people, and if this video gets a lot of views and likes, and if people join the Discord and tell me what they want added, then it'll get updated even more regularly. I'm going to go through the code and show you a bit of the code. So this is a tycoon manager. This just sets up the tycoons at the beginning. Pardon me, at the beginning of the game. Sets up the leader stats. Obviously, you can see not a lot of the variable names are well made. And then this is for products. So if you want to create a new game product, you do that, and that creates the game product for whatever you want, really. Like if you buy something, then that's the product ID and what runs when you buy that product. And then yeah, that's just all for the game products. And then there's this is the actual tycoon. So if you see up here, it creates a new one of these for every single tycoon. This is where all the magic happens, right? So this is where it sets up everything. It sets up so if you change the parent of something, it into like purchased, purchasable, or locked, it changes all that stuff. And this basically does everything. It's not very long. I don't think there's much code in the game, like in the kit. There's not much needed, to be honest. But yeah, so this is like the first of many open source products I'm going to be creating. I'm going to be creating a lot on this account, on the Signal Dev Roblox account, which I'm going to link in the description. If you go there, after every new video, if I create a new product, it's most likely that it will be open sourced on my profile. And if you want to support me in creating bigger open source projects, which is the goal of this channel and the goal of this account, is to create lots of open sourced, free to use kind of scripts and kits, so that people can make games without having to go and rely on untrusted or unknown toolbox items. They can rely on trusted items and trusted kits made by me, which obviously decreases all the stupid little viruses you can get from the toolbox and stuff. So yeah, completely free to use, free to profit from scripts and kits that I'm trying to create. But obviously, the more large scale that you guys want, I am going to need some funding for, which is why if you want to support any future developments, or if you want to hire me to work for you, because I am open for commissions right now, head on over to my Discord in the description, drop me a DM with whatever you want to do. If you want to hire me, or if you want to support my developments in open source, just pop on over, shoot me a DM, and I'll try to respond as fast as I can. But yeah, anyways, take a look in the description. There's a few things there that might interest you, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.